clear down the right side, end zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a two-point conversion. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
They connect on the PAT and lead 14-6 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here he goes. Now the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Irish. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Dropping back, it's Carr. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he released it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more.
Gain of 14. Good enough for a first down.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And it's a direct snap. Fighting off the defender. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear, making people miss. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
To him again, but this time he stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the kick travels out of bounds. That's a flag, of course, but the onside kick fails.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Back to pass. It's Sayan. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that catch is hauled in. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Now a crucial 3rd down and goal.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this is a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He finds some space. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He gets loose. Has the first down and more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him there.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
To throw, it's Carr. It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the return. It's a fumble.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Breaks into open space. Gets the first and still running. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Irish.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. The football comes out. The defense has got it.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Fights through the tackler. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment for this critical down. Direct snap. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. The defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. Running through the tackle. He breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Notre Dame. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That keeps the score. Notre Dame 38, Ohio State 21.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick it away.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He fires it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the red zone and still running. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
DHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Love. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Fights through a tackle. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Here comes 4th down, and look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. There was no catching him that time. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Notre Dame 45, Ohio State 28.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team. Oh, and he fumbles. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Here's that defense shifting again. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to pass here. Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking deep to the right side. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Buckeye. This offense really...
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking for a man. And the two-point conversion is good, cutting the lead down to 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Fighting him off. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Breaking tackles. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he goes down after a huge chunk play to completely change the field position here.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the 1st down and much, much more.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's low. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Snap. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Jukes to get past a man. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
36.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Contact as he let the ball go. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Motion now from the tight end. On first down, it's play action. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And the back now goes in motion. And it's a direct snap. Powers through. Oh, and he's getting boxed in. The defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there, and now it's 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Direct snap. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. The wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look, just a short gain on the play. Notre Dame needing to convert this fourth down. To the air, it's Carr. On the run, he'll let it go. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. And a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account.
Here he goes. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, this is how you start to get. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Pauling. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Past possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Back in motion now, and it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Notre Dame. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. It's an option look. Loose ball, a scramble for it. In midfield. Now the 40, the 30, past the 20. And can you believe this? It's a fumble return for 2 points the other way.
Chris, I can't believe we just saw that. This is a blocked PAT. It's a live ball. Some people may not know the rule here, but the defense sure did. That's 2 points going the other way.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. To throw, it's Sayin. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That That is executing under pressure by this offensive group, and they put 6 points on the board, and now you're a two-pointer away. Will they be able to get it? Under 2 minutes to go. It's all on the line now. They got to get this two-pointer to get it potentially into overtime.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the catch. That two-point try levels the game here in the late stages. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. First down, looking for more now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game... line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? We'll try to run it with the option. Loose football. Scooped up in the defense.
Wow, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a two-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a job by this offense. They worked the ball down the field into the end zone to tie this game up. And with under 2 minutes to go, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauling. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. You can't ask for more drama and a finish. A chance to jump on top if they can score in this possession. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He finds some space. As the first down is still going. He's in the clear. The 30. At the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Irish. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. To the air, it's Carr. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful two-point try.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Now, the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's another deep shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do is look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
An onside kick does not work. It bounces out of bounds, and that, of course, will be a penalty.
Illegal touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Makes the catch downfield. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The hand scene able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He gets loose. Powering through.